there's a baby inside?
Yes, it's a baby.
Okay,
I think it's coming. I'm giving birth.
Oh, okay. Now I need a shot.
Yeah, okay, shot. What do I need? Oh!
It's a listener.
Okay, what do I do?
Push!
Push!
Push! Three baby brothers. Who want to name them?
Axel, Sebastian,
Yes!
and Steve. No one likes Steve.
Yeah. No one likes Steve.
Okay. Beep beep. What is up, ninjas? My name is Emerald, and today I'm gonna be teaching you guys a couple of tips and tricks to find your perfect DJ/producer name so you can impress your friends with the music you haven't made yet. But picking a good name, I will say, does help kind of motivate you to make some music and motivate you to get the branding stuff right. So I am all for it, as long as you don't pick names like DJ Rapex. It's a banger. DJ Swag Wolf, DJ 69, DJ Culito, or the name Semrold when you're the opposite of Sen, if you know what I'm saying. I also have to say a couple of things, guys. If you pick a name that is in a different language, which this is going to be one of the tips, don't worry if you're not Asian if you picked an Asian name, or if you're Mexican if you pick a Spanish name. Look at a lot of artists out there. Sometimes I hear some names like Mala, and I'm thinking, man, that was probably like a Mexican straight up. You know, you pick the name Mala, and then it's some guy, a European, or, you know, colored eyes, white fucking skin, no tan at all, you know, with a mask on, and I'm like, oh, okay, I get why he picked the name, but I thought it was gonna be a Mexican, so don't worry about that. With that being said, guys, I hope that these tips help you guys find your producer name and motivate you to make a couple of good bangers. Let's get started with this, however. Number one, use name generators. There's a lot of name generators out there for artist names. Sadly, there's not one for DJ/producer names, so if you're like a programmer that wants to make money based on ads, passive income, maybe you should make one and have it ranked #1 on Google. I promise you it's gonna make you good money, and make sure you send some of that to me as a royalty for giving you that idea. All right, guys, so here I am in the rap name generator. So let's put my name, Francisco. You can see I've done it a couple times, and then my last is you, and suggest male rap name Outlaw Fuck You, or FU. So that sounds like a sick name, Outlaws. FU. I don't know if we want to add that at the end, but that seems, let's pick a female one. Foxy Gangsta Francie You Passion. Well, Passion sounds cool. Passion Outlaw, I don't know, so that would be kind of cool. You know, we can use the Martin Garrix. Maybe, you know, he could be in here too. You know, he should have hired me as his manager, and I would have just done this for his name. Sling Baby M Marty Wack, you know, #1 DJ of the world. That would have made sense. Let's do one more. Marty Trip, that's pretty cool. Tripped. Lil Marty G Candy would be another cool one. But, you know, use this to kind of develop ideas. Of course, don't take them up like for grabs, because they're kind of funny. But there's a lot of generators out there that you can use, and I'm sure you'll find things you like. For instance, I like the name Outlaw. I'm sure there's a lot of people that have Outlaw already, but you can kind of mix it up with any of these suggestions. Numero dos. All right, guys, #2 is gonna be to find a word that you think your music is associated with. For instance, let's say you're making G House and you think badass might be a sick ass word. I want you to go to thesaurus.com, and I want you to put that word in, and I want you to try and find other versions of that word that might be suitable for a DJ name. You can try happy, gay, tingly feeling, euphoric, ecstasy. All of these are cool words, so just, you know, be very, very unique about it. And as you go in this journey through thesaurus.com, you're gonna come up with a lot of words that you could use to make a DJ name. Now, I find this one very fun because honestly, you can then take it up a notch and then go to tip #3. Tip #3, guys, is once you have tip #2 and you've gotten a lot of words together, I want you to find the meaning of those words in different languages. Some languages that sound super cool might be like Latin, Latino, Spanish. You can try Asian, and then Russian or German. You know, so see if you can find sick ass alternatives in those areas. Like maybe, you know, happy in America might be like happy, and in Germany it might be shachanga. You know, and I'm not trying to be racist there, guys. You know, it's just, you know, I watch movies and that's usually how they sound like. Tip #4, guys, is gonna be to be a badass motherfucker on the decks and just jack a name. You know, there's so many names out there that are good, like Blaster Jacks, you know, Prince. So maybe use the name Prince. You're like, man, that name is sick, but I can't use it. But what if you add Dark Prince in front of it? Oscuro Prince. Use tip #3. Turn it into a different language. You know, then we have people like Mala, you know, that means badass, or in English, so you can be like badass motherfucker on the deck's about to pop a cap on your ass. I mean, that'll be your artist name, and whenever you come on, that'll be like the intro to your music. I think it'll be pretty cool. You also have people like Tichami or Chami. Get rid of the TCH and put X, Sami, you know, Mami, Nami. Like you can have so many cool names, guys. You know, just don't put the V's for the A's and jack someone else's name like that, because I think you can get sued for that. It's still the same almost. But by all means, you know, like use other artists' names as inspiration for your own. And finally, guys, tip number 5 is gonna be to look into the past, even if you had a horrible high school and middle school years, and try and find a nickname someone gave you that you really like, because they gave it to you for a reason, and it probably explained the way you were and the way you are, and embrace it. But be true to yourself, you know, because in high school I wish they would have called me Pussy Killer 9000 or something like that, but sadly they just called me Pancho, Pablo, Frankie, Koala, because I look like a koala supposedly. But you know, look into the past and try and find a name, guys. And with that being said, I hope that you guys come up with a DJ name. Alright guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I've had a crazy weekend. I'm so happy that I'm not hungover on Sunday, so I wanted to make this quick video for you guys. I'm gonna have more tutorials, educational for you guys, starting on Monday, tomorrow, on Psytrance, and then moving on to other genres as well. Psytrance Evolution is gonna be coming out next month, December, probably in the early stages, and I also have a surprise pack for you guys at the end of this month that has to do with an artist called Martin Garrix. You know, it's gonna be all his leads, so be on the lookout for that as I teach you guys how to make some of his iconic leads. With that being said, guys, thank you guys for joining me. I hope you find the right producer name / DJ name. You know, don't go with names like DJ Rapex, and we should be fine, and I'll love you no matter what. Make sure to hit like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys next time. And just take care and have an amazing day.